something isn't right. There we go. That's my page. Even though the two videos had the other name, they still ended up on my page. Because it was a question for Bossman Teaching. So, a question for Bossman Teaching Part 1, a question for Bossman Teaching Part 2, and this one is going to be a question for Bossman Teaching Part 3. And once you see the red and blue, you know is who. So at least in that regard, I stay consistent, and that would be my uniform, and I'll use that to honor my commitments. Yeah? So, what are we going to do now? We've already done this, we've already spoken about that. So what now? What do we talk about? Well, we can't talk about being consistent. Not easy to do. You know what else isn't easy? Powering through distractions. That's one of them. So it's not easy to be consistent. It's not easy to power through the distractions. And then another thing that's not easy to do: accepting being a victim of your own success. And trust me, I have been. I've been recording a lot more videos than I'm able to. I don't know if I can keep up with the rate at which I record. At least I'll have content for the year. I'll never be out of footage. So, you know, some of the things that I take from, you know, previous page before I change this name. Perspective is very critical, because without perspective you don't, as I always say, if you can't recognize an opportunity, create the opportunity. And that's what this is, you know. I have the board, I might as well use it, you know, because how can I make the engagement with my audience more impactful? I'll say, okay, watch this board, and then if you want to talk business or just answer the questions, go to this board and press that. If you can't recognize the opportunity, create the opportunity, and be content with making a whole lot of content. So I guess this is a bit of a self-reflection or a note to self. But yeah. So I'm not going to bore you, right? If I come up with anything else, I might. You never know, right? But some of these things I come up with, they're based on ideas for, you know, how to present a package for the month, like kind of like a subscription, that sort of thing. So would it be better to pay this amount per day, or is it better to pay this amount per month, or is it better to pay that per year as opposed to this per month, you know? So all of these scenarios are based on either things that I am presenting, or maybe what's been presented to me, you know, in terms of, say, Google Drive by example, OneDrive by example, yeah, or even Dropbox. I made a video about Dropbox. I'm going to you see, that's why it's good for me to do this note to self, because if I don't do it, I will not remember. Hold on, I know. Oh my, yeah, sorry, yeah. Yeah. So thanks for helping me, the man in red and blue, to stay consistent. And as I always tell you, once I take you over there, you're going to press this button and honor your commitments.